Now, we are just about ready to go ahead and publish this lens and make it where everybody else can see it. At this point, we're the only ones that have access to it. But there are really two things that we want to mention right here. One is that another possibility of monetization for this lens. I have already, put in here, I've made some friendly recommendations, links within the lens itself. And I've also here, I updated some more things. I put some links to, like where they could download a trial of Photoshop and Dreamweaver and download GIMP and Composer, which are free, and then links to Elance and Renicoder. Really, there's not a limit to the amount of links that you can put in a lens, but there is a limit to the amount of links that you can put to one domain. I think it's 9 links to one domain. And as you can see here, I've got lots of links really in the lens, but they're all to different domains, so there's no problem with that. But what you want to do, though, is you have to make sure that the links are not self-serving. In other words, they have to be something that's going to be useful for them. So you can see here in this section, I've got a link to Photoshop, GIMP, Dreamweaver, Composer, Elance, and Renicoder. And then only 2 of the links here are to a site where, to Jeremy's sites where he's going to make some money off of sales there. But most of what's in here is just, here's a review site for e-cover software, a hosting site, just things that are going to be helpful to them. Okay. Now, another way that we can monetize off of this is with a module for Amazon. With in this area right here, you'll notice that I recommended Photoshop and Dreamweaver. Those are kind of expensive, and a lot of people will go for GIMP and Composer because they're free alternatives. But some people will go ahead and check out Photoshop and Dreamweaver. And in order, a nice thing about that is we can actually put a link here where they can purchase it, like on Amazon, for example. And we can do that with a module. So let me show you that real quick. Some of the more popular modules, Amazon is one of those. And so in the Add Module section, usually it shows up here. I'm going to click the plus symbol, and a 1 shows up there showing how many Amazon modules I'm going to create. And I'll click Add. Now, once that's put in, you're going to see it at the bottom here. New Amazon module. You can, if you want to, let me show you how to do this. You can reorder your modules. So if I wanted to put this new Amazon module above the tools you'll need to rebrand, I could click and drag and put it above. Okay, probably fine to have it below, though. Just wanted to show you that you can do that. But because they're going to read through the tools, they'll get to the bottom, and then there will be the links where they can purchase. But what we need to do is to tell Squidoo which Amazon products we want to go for, right? So click Edit. Let me show you what it looks like in here. And then we'll actually have to cancel this and go out and actually find what it is we want to feature. We can change the title here, of course. I'll just leave that to Great Stuff on Amazon right now. Pick your products. You can feature up to 5 per Amazon module, and you can have multiple modules, as many as you want. So here's 2 ways that we can specify which types of products, which products need to be listed. Let Amazon pick, or let me pick. If we let Amazon pick, then we're going to determine what category it goes from, and then some keyword terms. In this case, I'm wanting to feature software. So software, we'll do Photoshop, comma, Dreamweaver. And then we can decide how many products we want to display. Okay. Another way that we can do this is let me pick. And here, we're going to enter links or the Amazon ASINs, the numbers that Amazon gives you. I'm going to show you how to find those here in a minute. We can put those here, and those will show up. So let's go ahead and cancel. And I'm going to start a new tab here. And we'll go to Amazon. And here, I'm going to click the drop down to search in software. And I'll do Photoshop. And then if I find something, let's do maybe CS4 there. I'll just click on that. And you can scroll down. And in the product details, we have the ASIN number right there. Just highlight it. And there we go. Control C. And I'll bring up Notepad. Paste that in there. So I'm going to go ahead actually and grab a few of these. Dreamweaver. First one, great. Control V to paste that in there. Then we might try some inexpensive variations here, like maybe an older version. Here's an old version. People looking for a discount, right? And let's see if there's an older version of Photoshop that is available. There we go. Well, that's not much cheaper. Let's see. Yeah, not a whole lot cheaper. There's a student edition. You can, there are also other alternatives, like eBay, for example. But there's kind of a big deal going on with eBay, and I don't know if they actually got it worked out, so I kind of steer clear with them. Something kind of flaky about getting paid, so I just dropped them for now. Okay, so here again we can change our title. Let me pick, and I'll just highlight these and copy them and then paste them in there. Click Add Items. So there we go. It pulls them up, lets you know that it does see them, right? And then click Save. Okay, so now this is what's going to appear on your lens. So they have opportunity to go ahead and just purchase right there. Check it out, you know, and find out some more information and possibly even make a purchase. And they're going to split, Squidoo's going to split the commission with you. Okay, and there are a lot of other, I mean, just imagine the possibilities here. Anything, it does not have to be internet marketing related, right? Anything that your lens is about, if there is something that somebody can purchase, you can be an instant affiliate for Amazon. You'll get a lot more exposure than you would, you know, to try to pull it off yourself because you're here on Squidoo, and they just handle everything for you. It's really great. Okay, and the last thing we need to do here now is look over everything, make sure I like what I see, and we're ready to go. Let's publish it. So we click Publish. Great, and if we want to, again, we can tweet about that. If you've linked, you know, your Twitter account, you can put it on Facebook, and we're ready to go. So let's go ahead. I'll go to the dashboard. Actually, let's go back. I just want to click this View This Lens so we can see what it looks like to the real world, what everybody else is going to see. Okay, so we've got AdSense ads at the top. That's pretty typical there. Here's our table of contents so that they can skip to a specific area of our lens. We've got, check this out, even words that we did not necessarily highlight, right? Highlighted there for ads, and that's additional revenue that we can earn. The links that we created, obviously, in there. Internet marketing, that's one that they're picking up on. And then we've got our Amazon stuff down here at the bottom, which we can also earn a commission on. And that's totally up to you. You know, it's, if you don't want to send links like that, then by all means you don't have to. But I just want to show you the possibilities there. Look at this. Explore related pages. It has picked up on private label rights, making money with PLR. It's picked up on other opportunities. And again, basically everything on here that they put in there, that's money that you're going to share if there's a sale that's made. Okay, so that's it. Now, what we need to do next is market this lens. We need to get this lens out there, not just expecting people to find it naturally on Squidoo or with the search engine, but we want to actively promote it. And we're going to talk about that in the next video.